The morning groups definitely had the advantage as the 2017 Oates Vic Open began in benign conditions at 13th Beach, and it quickly became obvious that most of the good scores were being shot on the club's creek course. With a generous gallery and train, world number 17 and tournament favourite Min Ji Lee was one of few big names who didn't cash in. With this putt on the 8th, her 17th, typified her luck en route to a 1 over par 74. Her playing partners, fellow West Australian Hannah Green and Indian prodigy Aditi Ashok, fared better carding 70s. Sue O fired an opening 71, one worse than her Australian International Crown teammate Rebecca Artis, whose playing partner, LET Order of Merit winner Beth Allen, played well but had no luck with her putter en route to a 71. But most of the action came from just two star-studded groups. Queenslander Catherine Kirk made two early bogeys, but charged late to fire a 68 on her Victorian Open debut. Denmark's Nicole Brock Larsen was the most consistent of the group, recording 6 blemish-free birdies in a quality 67. Englishwoman Mel Reid began with a bang by eagling the 10th and narrowly missed 2 other eagle tries. An errant approach to her last hole, the 9th, produced her only bogey in an otherwise fine 67. In another marquee group, Korean world number 4 amateur He-Jin Choi backed up her recent Australian Amateur Championship victory form, shooting a beautiful 68 despite missing multiple chances on the greens. English star Holly Clyburn was equally impressive for her 67 that included a double bogey on the 8th, but 8 quality birdies, including this on the par 5 7th. But the day belonged to a familiar face, that of Dame Laura Davies. The former world number 1 wound back the clock with a series of spectacular shots, racing to 7 under through 11 holes. Her round threatened to buckle when she copped a nasty break on the 7th hole, her 16th, when her ball somehow lodged in a fairway bunker lip when a drive bounced into the trap. But showing the composure that has made her a legend around the world for her 84 professional wins, Davies stayed calm and ultimately saved par when disaster had appeared imminent. Her flawless 8 under par 65 featured 6 birdies and an eagle, including a 6 under salvo in just 5 holes from the 16th through the 2nd.
I'm hitting it better this year. I've had real problems with my left leg and it's really sorted out now, so I feel stronger. Putted really well today and I've been working on my putting, that's been my weakest part. Drove it well. It was just a really solid day. We were really lucky with the conditions though. We hardly had any wind at all, and hopefully it'll blow up this afternoon and blow him off the course.
So after round 1 of the Women's Oates Victorian Open, it's Laura Davies on top at 8 under. 2 shots clear of a group of 5 players, including Nicole Brock Larsen, Holly Clyburn, Sandra Gall, Perth's Whitney Hillier and England's Mel Reid, with another shot back to He-Jin Choi and Catherine Kirk at 5 under. The men's first round followed a similar pattern, with almost all the leading scores coming from the morning groups out on the creek course. Among those was the marquee 3-ball of former champs Robert Allenby, Richard Green and reigning title holder Michael Long, who each had their moments of thrilling the large gallery in tow. Long battled early and uncustomarily played the par 5s in 2 over, but kept his defence alive with an inward 33 to card an even par 72. Allenby, the 1991 champion as an amateur, wasn't at his brilliant best, but still managed 4 birdies, including this on the 8th, to leave himself handy at 2 under par. Green, for much of his round, looked as if he could shoot the lights out. He made very few mistakes on one of his home courses, and while he didn't enjoy great luck with his flat stick, rolled in this birdie on the 8th to underline a fine opening 67. Kiwi Michael Hendry, the field's highest ranked player, looked as if he would challenge for the lead when he peeled off 5 birdies in 7 holes mid-round. But he gained only 1 further stroke, this one on the 7th, in his final 7 holes to keep him tied second with Queenslander Brett Rankin at 6 under. They were joined late in the afternoon by Bellarine Peninsula hope Dean Lawson, who defied the high winds to nail 9 imposing birdies, then held his nerve for par with this on the 18th. Newly minted Queensland professional Taylor McDonald continued his great recent form with a 67, including this for eagle on the par 5 7th, to be one of 4 on 5 under, including another past champion, Matt Griffin. But they're all chasing Victorian veteran David Branston, the 2015 Queensland Open champ, who came within a shot of the creek course record with a blistering 64. Branston, who earned his Japanese tour card late last year, unleashed 6 birdies in an outward 30, then continued to ride his hot putter all the way to the 13th Beach Clubhouse, with an inward 34 for his best score at the venue, having played each of the previous 4 tournaments since it moved to the Bellarine Peninsula.
It's always nice to start a tournament with that sort of number. Putted well early. Had 6 under on the front 9 and birdied 10, so I was 7 under through 10. The putter was really hot. Didn't hit it quite as close the last few holes, so I didn't give myself many looks at birdies, but kept playing nicely, hitting greens, and didn't hit any trouble, so that was good.
So after day 1 of the men's Oates Vic Open, it's David Bransden leading the way at 8 under par, 2 clear of Dean Lawson, Brett Rankin and Michael Hendry. Taylor McDonald is wedged among a nest of Victorians, sharing 5th at 5 under, alongside Matt Griffin, Richard Green and Bendigo's Lucas Herbert.